And ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We are here together. And look, me and this guy are together, which is probably what you're going to see for the next little while. Or not, after what we've been dealing with today. But
I'm there in spirit.
Sorry. Listen, I know you've missed us. We know that you've missed us. We've missed us.
Yeah,
We've missed you.
We've missed you. And now we're back and we're ready to party.
And now Paul looks hammered at 11 a.m. Arizona time.
Yeah, bro. It's not even 11 a.m.
Looks like a
Arizona
goddamn
time
Santa
right
Monica
now, bro.
vampire right now.
Dude, you
yeah.
look like a lost boy right now, bro.
I'm tired. It's been a long weekend. It's been a long
This
weekend.
bro's been roaming the beaches,
In
dude,
terms
looking
of
for
inches,
babes.
how long was the weekend?
In terms of what?
In terms of inches, like how long was your weekend?
At least a solid 12 girthy inches.
Damn,
Hell
bro.
yeah, dude. Shovel handle.
That's a lot of inches, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good amount of inches. Have you been like roaming the beaches of what is it? What are they?
Santa Monica Pier, baby.
Yeah, but what's the
Santa Clara.
What's the
Santa
Clara?
Yeah.
And roaming the beaches of Santa Clara.
I still got my drink and everything. I'm ready to go.
I was at the beach not that long ago. When I was at, I told this story when I was on vacation, but when I was younger, I was probably like 17, and we would always go to Destin every year. And there was a lady on the beach one time, me and my cousin Jacob, my cousin Ashley, and like our family. It was just our family. We'd go every year. And this lady had this little like golden doodle that she had out on the beach, but the dog's name was Shark.
Stop. Shark. Oh, God, that's incredible.
And the dog's like, she's like trying to catch the dog. She's like, Shark, come here. But you
hell
don't hear,
no.
come here. You just hear Shark, dude, and everybody starts like getting out of the water. I about beat this lady's ass, man. And that golden doodle, honestly. I should have beat the dog's ass,
feed
too.
the shark to sharks.
I should have thrown the damn golden doodle like a damn Marino
The owner
pass.
also had another golden retriever called "There's somebody drowning over there."
Yeah, there was a cocker spaniel. There was a cocker spaniel named Please Help,
Please help.
which is a great name for a dog, honestly. If you ask me, we've been gone. A lot of stuff has gone down since we've been gone.
Yes. What? Oh, so hold on. Where are you guys currently at? What's going on?
We're in hell, right?
Nashville.
Also called
Nashville.
Tennessee.
we're in hell, which is Nashville. Yeah.
There's less gunfire here though than Memphis, so there's that.
And people still don't know how to drive there either, though. So
I actually
Perfect.
prefer Memphis over Nashville.
I do now too, man. Dude, it is the Walking Dead here. It's like all zombies. John and I walked to a bar that we used to always go to way back in the day in Nashville called the Red Door, which used to be primarily an only band crew hang place.
Oh,
right?
okay.
It was really small. And then when you have 3,800 people a month moving here or whatever,
Right.
it's gonna get douchey.
it becomes not that. Yeah.
So we were walking there, and there's a row of bars on the right when you're walking there from our hotel. One called Winners, one called Losers, Dogwood,
Rebar, Kung Fu.
There's a couple other ones. I'll send a video, dude. There was a
Spit it
group
out.
of people. There was a group of people, dude. It looked like the Walking. It looked like fuck pre-COVID, dude. It looked like Panama City spring break 1997.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow. Right, where like Everclear just hit it. Like it was insane. Like
It was like Bush just got done playing, and now like TLC was about to go on. It was pure insanity. So then I walk into the bar to meet up with John and Steve.
the guys were dancing at the bar. That's why we were there.
Steve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There's another pandemic that we need to discuss,
Uh-oh.
and that's the pandemic.
I watched a gripe in live.
He watched a live
I actually
gripe.
witnessed a live gripe.
This probably, you know what?
Did Zach just go off?
Put it in.
It made me uncomfortable.
Ring the bell, JR.
You better watch out. You better be nice, or you might find yourself in Zach's gripes.
There's a pandemic we need to discuss. I love, dude. Everybody had that cup as a kid right there. That was the Kool-Aid cup,
I
bro.
still got that fucking. And what
That was my Kool-Aid
I wish
cup.
you could see what colors in here because it's Kool-Aid. It's Tampico for sure.
Can't see Everclear, baby.
Hell yeah.
Yo, did Paul fall off the wagon?
I hope he does. Actually,
9 years, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm out."
I'm about to get my green Kool-Aid cup. So I walk into this bar, and I have my Bass Pro Shop hat on that I've had for, I don't know, 16 years. There are 7 other dudes in this bar.
Named Brad,
best.
Chad, and everything else sorority with wearing a Bass Pro hat.
Bryce,
Shiloh,
Bryson, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Chaz.
all
That's
of
the
them
new
had
thing,
the
man.
Exact same Bass Pro Shop hat on.
Yes, yes.
I'm about to get so much pussy!
Bro,
And they're all in a fraternity.
they have never held a fishing pole in their
No.
fucking lives. And they
No.
have a Bass. Dude,
They've held a pole before for sure.
they definitely held a pole.
I'm sure they
But
hold
not-
a lot of poles.
There
They're
was
all
no fish on the
wearing
others.
they're all wearing white Vans. They're wearing Bass Pro hats. Like they're wearing shirts that are
so
probably
much
one size
cologne.
too small and a lot of cologne.
So much cologne. Dude,
and they're here to fuck your bitch, bro. Like, hey,
glasses, dude.
Hey,
So here's the thing. We walked in, and I told John, I go, hey man, I go, this Bass Pro thing needs to stop because I've like seeing like Diplo was wearing one. Like these people have never been on a fishing boat in their fucking lives. I went up to John, I go, hey man, I go, see this hat right here? I go, this hat has fish guts on it.
that's all right. Hold on, that's kind of nasty.
No,
You
it's
wear
not. I've
that.
washed it.
it's just macro cum and insides from fishing trips.
Just bass semen, bro.
Just crab jizz all
Yeah,
over
bro.
it.
You ever had a trout semen hat before?
Yeah,
I got
crawfish.
crab juice.
Dude.
Ugh.
Yeah, man. So
That's the new thing. That's you're hip. You're
my
ahead
new
of the
gripe,
curve on
man.
being hip.
That's my new gripe, man. Is we can't.
Well, speaking of hats too, every time you get here, like I love buying hats wherever I go, and I know a lot of times when I buy a hat, it's not only do I collect it, but I do it in jest. Where like I'm going to act like a stereotypical like a traveler. Oh, I'm going to buy a hat. I'm in Germany. I'm going to buy a beer hall hat. When you get down here, the guys that wear these hats, cowboy hats, do they realize they're not going to be a hit songwriter? Like it's just super fascinating.
Well, that's the problem when it comes to Tennessee is everybody's there to be a musician and be a successful musician. So everybody's like, "Oh, I'm a cowboy." Like you're from California, bro. You lived on the beach. Calm down.
Right, like, dude,
you're not a cowboy.
I get it. You've driven down a dirt road and you drink stale beer in the hayloft. Like no one gives a fuck. We all go through breakups. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, dude, it was this place, man. It used
People,
to be,
hey, so Tom Segura said it best though. People that wear cowboy hats that are not cowboys also have varsity leather jackets and they wear their school ring and they drive like a Trans Am. Like those are the same fucking people.
there's a bit. I think it's in the.
I appreciate him.
I think it's in the Comedy Store documentary. But there's a bit that Andrew Santino does. He goes talking about being in Texas. And he goes, "There are real live grown men wearing cowboy uniforms." He goes, and they're not cowboys. Can you imagine getting up?
It's
and like,
Halloween every day for them.
bro, you're not a cowboy. Bro, if you work at fucking Dell Computers and on the weekend you put on some fucking jeans and a belt buckle and a brush popper shirt and a cowboy, you're a fucking clown.
Right.
And he drives a Prius. Like, fuck
Bro.
off, nerd.
You're not a cowboy, dude.
They wouldn't last a single hour on a fucking real farm or ranch. Like,
Oh my god.
it's just a joke. dude.
Yeah,
You're
if
on
you're
a
not
bull, dude.
driving like a diesel dually truck, like, you know, with hay in the back and empty beer cans, you're not a fucking cowboy. I'm sure of it.
Listen,
With a
I know-
log of grizzly shoved up your ass, dipping, like you're not a real cowboy.
long cut grizzly. Yo, I know cowboys that drive SUVs, you know, but I know dudes that like get on a bull or work on a farm that are cowboys, like
That
real-
wake up at like 4 a.m. to go out on the land and work. Like,
Right,
no.
that needs to be the next thing. Tell me you're a cowboy without telling me you're a fucking cowboy.
Yo,
Like,
but then if you go across here to this bar here and it's a bunch of dudes named Jeff with a fucking G and they got cowboy uniforms on. It's like, bro, you're not a cowboy, man.
Bedazzled
Fuck.
jeans.
fuck Jeff with a G.
That's like
And
me.
Fuck his
That's
bedazzled G.
That's like me dressing as a referee and just walking around everywhere. It's like so dumb. It's the same thing.
That would be genius.
It's the same.
You walk
thing,
into your
bro.
shoe closet dressed like a Foot Locker employee.
I'm gonna start dressing like a doctor, but when people are like, "There's an emergency," I'm like, "I don't know who. I'm just dressed like this. Like, I'm not an actual
There's
doctor.
Yeah, Dr.
In the
Seuss over here.
first, in one of the first.
I just have a cat in the hat.
I'm Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not a
You
real
have
doctor.
full
Yeah, you're
scrubs
not a
on.
real fucking cowboy.
Full scrubs. Paul's on one today, dude.
Fuck, man.
Paul, so yeah, you got full scrubs on, but like a Dr. Seuss hat.
Dr. Seuss hat.
Yo,
yeah,
one
I'm not
of-
a
one
real
of-
fucking doctor.
One of Chappelle's first specials, he talks about that because he talks about how like women are like, would dress a certain way and go, just because I'm dressed this way, he's like, does not make me a whore. And he goes, well, that'd be like me, Dave Chappelle, the comedian, walking around the street in a police uniform. And somebody coming up to me and going, sir, come here. A terrible thing has happened. They're right over here. Whoa. Just because I'm dressed this way.
Doesn't mean I'm a cop.
So he goes, listen. He goes, listen, just because how you dress, he's like, does not make you a whore. That's not fair to say. He goes, but you're certainly wearing a whore's uniform.
You're dressed the part, but yeah, you might
Listen,
not be.
You're wearing the uniform, which is fine. All right, so I got a debate thing I think we need to get into.
Oh,
A good one. We'll keep this episode. We'll try to keep this episode light today. Someone asked me the other day, and there was a bunch of my friends sitting around. What is the best fast food French fry? Not.
Haven't
Okay,
we
listen.
talked about this?
Have we talked? No, we talked about In and
Fast
Out
food
being
place.
terrible.
We're just fat pieces of shit that talk about food a lot.
We're going
Got it.
specifically
Okay.
French fry.
Yeah, that's what I need to know. Is he frozen? Unfreeze.
He actually might have passed
All right,
away.
no, he's
Oh,
there.
there he
He's
is.
there.
Here.
Okay, don't think about regionally though. So you can't say like a Culver's because Culver's isn't technically everywhere.
International brand fry.
International brand fry.
So Chick-fil-A
Of, like-
is out. They're not in
No,
Japan.
Chick-fil-A-
or
no, but everywhere in the U.S.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A's
U.S. Yeah. Obese U.S. Where are we picking for fries? Zach, you
Obese.
go first.
I'm gonna go, dude. You got to go with the classic, dude.
McDonald's, dude.
You got to go with the classic. You give me,
McDonald's?
bro. You
Dude,
give
come
me.
on.
Are you both saying McDonald's right now?
Here's the thing. Listen. The best fry, no matter the temperature.
Perfect salt.
You give me a hot McDonald's French fry, and you say, "Here's an orgasm." It's gonna be a split decision.
Ooh, give me that spud.
It's gonna be a split decision. Here's the thing: they also eat well cold. You
They
eat
do.
a cold Wendy's French fry. I
I'd
might
rather,
Wendy's
commit
French
a
fries are
crime.
garbage from the trash because they're soggy as shit.
I'd rather dig up Wendy and eat her than one of their cold fries.
Oh my god.
Too soon? Or?
There it is. There we're back.
Like,
You
is that
just
sour
give
cream
me
on
a
there?
hot McDonald's French fry. Burger King French fries. Once they get a little cold, they stick to the roof of your mouth.
They do.
Nope, I'm a Burger King. I like crunchy fries, and Burger King has crunchier fries.
They
What
have
about,
like
like-
beer. Here's the thing: a hot Burger King French fry is delicious.
How about like Hardee's or Sonic? Is it too buttery, you think?
I don't
What
like
about
Sonic's
what
French
about
fries.
Jack in the Box? I like curly
Dude,
fries.
first
I
off,
love
no,
curly
fuck
fries.
outta
So I love curly fries. And I
Fuck
love
outta
Chick-fil-A
here.
waffle fries. though,
Arby's.
too.
What
They're-
about Arby's fries? Those are good
No,
curly fries.
I don't.
They are good. They got the
I
spicy
like
fries.
the Arby's, the patties because that's what we used to get in school. Remember the hash brown patties?
yeah.
Here's the thing: I believe Rallies or Checkers, one of the others ever, they have technically the best fries, spicy fries.
Yep. Checkers,
Speaking-
Rallies. Yes.
Arby's, and I love their
Arby's.
chicken.
Arby's.
Arby's. I love their chicken cordon bleu sandwich because it's different. But every time I've tried to eat like a roast beef sandwich from there, it looks like the blown out vagina of a yak. Like it's just how it's dripping wet and like, it's like four
and
different
it
colors.
tastes delicious.
It tastes amazing, but I just can't
Doesn't
eat
matter
that
how
shit.
you get it in your mouth.
It's all about how it looks to me. It looks foul. Yak pussy.
he says.
Yeah, yak. What is a yak?
A yak's
Well,
like
if you play Buck Hunter, you
like
would
a
know.
cow. Yeah, you don't play Buck
Yeah.
Hunter, bro. We're Buck Hunter boys out here.
Shut the hell up.
BHB,
Jesus.
baby. I think if I'm gonna go McDonald's or Rallies / Checkers. because,
Checkers is good too.
Dude, those fries are
Yeah.
so good, man.
Yeah,
Here's the thing.
I like the fries there.
Chick-fil-A fries, but here's the thing: fries got to hold
You don't
up
get
in
a
cold
lot of them.
temps. They got to hold up in cold temps too. Chick-fil-A fries cold, garbage.
Why are you eating fries cold though? Like you eat that
I'm
shit
just
right when you get
saying.
it.
No, you want to eat it hot, but sometimes if you're not going to get
You're
great
in the
fries.
car, you get distracted, that type of thing.
Listen, we're not hiring
You
geniuses.
can't reheat them in the microwave either, I don't think.
No, you can't.
Toaster
You put them in the
oven, baby.
oven.
Oh,
Toaster.
air fryer.
One of the little toaster ovens.
Air fryer.
Air fryer too.
Air fryer.
I need to get one. That's on my
Dude.
list of things to get.
I'm gonna Amazon Prime you an air fryer.
I love you.
Yeah,
with
so-
fries in it.
I'm gonna ship it myself. I'm gonna get it shipped to me. Put some fries in it.
And then ship it out.
Yeah,
Couple of
that's the
fish
thing.
fillets.
Here's the thing though. We're not hiring geniuses at fast food places. Technically, right now they're not hiring anybody at fast food places because nobody wants to work because they're getting fucking free money.
Listen,
but
just
anyway,
because they're in a McDonald's uniform doesn't mean they work at McDonald's, okay?
damn, just because I'm dressed this way,
Just because I'm dressed this way, fucking
doesn't
asshole.
mean that that's what we have to do. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm Checkers. I'm Checkers, Rallies, and then McDonald's is second for me.
McDonald's for sure.
Jack in the Box, dude. Jack in the Box.
I'm
is
Burger
food.
King, Checkers, Rallies. Like those are my top two.
Bro.
You're satanic.
Jack in the Box is food for people who don't have taste buds. You should only eat at Jack in the Box if you have COVID-19
and or no mouth.
or no mouth. Yeah, dude. Jack in the Box is trash.
Hey,
bro.
when I
don't
used
mind
to
it.
listen, when I used to drink, Jack in the Box tacos were like my pre-hangover cure. I'd get like 4 of those and just.
How come there's not like a fast food Chinese place
Meanwhile-
like drive-through?
Meanwhile, get that Kool-Aid, Daddy.
Why isn't there a Chinese food place that's like a drive-through? Like get some
Panda
egg roll-
Express.
Panda
No, I'm
Express.
talking like you stay in your car literally at the same time it was to make a Big Mac or a Whopper. Like you pull around, you got a handful of crab rangoons, some spring rolls, and
And a Whopper Junior.
right.
Yeah,
Hey, you better get on that.
That's the thing. Is like, yeah, there needs to be like more like high-end fast food
I think
places.
it'd be amazing.
I think.
You see Salt Bay at the end of the thing just throwing salt to people as they drive out.
Literally just packets of salt. He's just fucking throwing them at you.
Dude, that'd be sick, man.
What do you have next on the docket there, Zach?
I don't know. I got so many things to talk about.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
I know. It has been a while.
Up high.
I feel like everything I'm going to talk about maybe is like actually, you know what? I had a question for you guys. that I came up with.
Your life is gripes.
My life is great. I am, dude. Oh, we've already said this. Me and Paul are Jerry Seinfeld and Larry David. Like that's who we are. I have a question for you guys that I was thinking about the other day because I was at like a Home Depot, which should have none of this shit at the checkout counter. What's the oddest or weirdest purchase impulse buy you've ever bought at the checkout? Because
Ooh,
like
like
at the
the lip
checkout,
balm, Slim Jim type
lip
shit?
balm, Slim Jims. They got Mentos. They got back scratchers, lighters, phone chargers. Like this shit doesn't. We don't need candy at Lowe's.
That's where they make their money, though, dude. These assholes that buy 45 little switchblade knives and a fucking bookmark. Motherfucker, you're building a treehouse. Why do you need lip balm?
yeah, bro. You're redoing the electrical in Nana's house, bro. You don't need to buy 8 rolls of Mentos and a back scratch.
Here's one for me, especially when it comes to like Home Depot. You know the pencils, the wooden pencils that you have to.
Yeah, Mark
the
Woodward,
wide
yep.
one.
I even though I have a fucking ton of them, I end up always buying more. I'm like, why the fuck?
They're good to have.
Because they're only like 50 cents, and I am always like, oh, I guess I need more.
You're also embracing the stereotype, though.
Right.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
That means you're Mexican.
Yeah, all right.
You just keep one of those. You probably have one of those behind your ear right now, bro.
Damn,
You're ready to
pack
trim
of
out.
I
smokes.
just pulled one out.
This man is ready to trim a damn house right now.
Fills
bro.
up a used Gatorade bottle with like hose water.
And then I switch it out for urine when I need. After I drink it, I piss in it and then empty it out. And
Hell yeah.
I switch
Yo,
off.
so what do you have? Do you have another? Like those aren't at the checkout line though. We're talking about at the
Yes.
specifically at the checkout line.
Bic lighters, car fresheners.
I'll end up being like, oh shit, I need a cord. Like I need a charging cord. Like you said, I need a charging cord or something in my car.
That's so yeah, they get you with that shit.
There are some weird ones though.
There's-
I'm trying
I've
to think
seen
like
some
Marshalls or
weird
TJ
stuff.
Maxx. It's like you can walk
Oh,
up there. You
dude,
walk
TJ
up
Maxx.
there. TJ Maxx.
They
You walk
got
out
they
there
got
with a
chocolate. They got cookies.
Candles.
Oh, the one by me, I've walked out of there with a 16 by 20 chalkboard, and I didn't know what the fuck I'm going to do with it. I was like, I'm going to buy it. It's on
Look, I
sale.
guess I need this. I'm standing here looking at it.
Dude, they got mood
Coffee
ring- dude,
makers,
they got
fucking
mood
Mood
rings. They got mood rings,
popcorn tins.
slap bracelets,
Right
candles.
next to the vibrators and the candles.
dude.
I bought a My Skip It or whatever.
Caramel
A Bebop.
corn.
Fuck, man.
A whole
They got-
trampoline set, like
Dude,
everything. They got it
You
all right
go,
there.
to, you go to Marshalls, TJ Maxx,
Home Goods.
Ross, dude, you'll buy a damn
candles,
Christmas tree.
Candles, Christmas tree, slap bracelets, bro. They got fucking rollerblades up there.
Yeah.
Like, bro, we don't
Trapper
need
Keepers.
We don't need fucking rollerblades, dude.
Jesus.
That's the checkout line.
Dude, Ross is the worst because they got like water bottles, they got cookies.
Well,
they
Ross
got
is TJ
chocolate.
Maxx. Ross is TJ Maxx for poor
and-
people.
Same goddamn thing.
Those
Like, I'm-
$5 DVD movie bins are the best too.
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
that's some Zach
100%.
Mack shit.
Oh, it's
Zach
like-
Mack will raid a $5
Dude,
DVD bin.
Really?
If I have
Oh my
$20 left over my pocket, I'm getting at least Deep Impact or Armageddon. At
And
least.
they're both in a
They're
foreign
both-
language.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care.
Dude,
I know.
I remember at Walmart one time on tour. I bought the Under Siege Hard to Kill pack, dude.
Oh, hell yeah,
It was
dude.
on one DVD. It was on one DVD. You can get, dude, the two best Steven Seagal movies, bro. Under Siege and Hard to Kill.
I mean, Walmart has some of those packs. You get all 52 Jean-Claude Van Damme movies
On one DVD.
on one DVD. It's the same
I think I
plot,
did that
it
with
just
like
changes
Friday and
costumes.
next Friday. And the
It's
Friday
only
after
the
next
fight.
was all
It's
like
only
one-
the fight scenes too. It's just Cyborg, Cyborg, Kickboxer 1 and
Right.
2.
Tremors 1 through 12. Like,
What other movies was Jean-Claude Van Damme in besides
Maximum
Kickboxer
Risk,
and Cyborg?
And
Bloodsport, Hard
Bloodsport.
Target,
Bloodsport,
yeah.
Bloodsport,
Desert Heat.
classic.
Yeah.
Total. I just
Yeah.
remember Kickboxer, Bloodsport, and Cyborg.
Death Warrant, Double
Is
Team.
Kickboxer? Was he in Kick? Was that's a different movie?
No, he's the first kickboxer. and then
Bloodsport is-
Bloodsport's, yeah.
What's the difference between Bloodsport and Kickboxer?
same
Bloodsport was a
goddamn name
kumite.
almost.
Kickboxer, he
Kumite.
avenges the death of his brother against Tong Po.
Tom Poe. That's right.
son of a bitch.
Where they dip the hands in the glass.
in the glass. Yeah.
And jerk each
There's
other. No.
nothing hard,
Those are
dude. That's so hard
those,
to jerk each other off.
those are the fucking same exact movie.
Hell yeah.
There is. They just call
You can
one.
make that movie 20 more times and it'll still be cool.
You know
Tong
what's
Po
crazy?
and Kung Lee are the same guy.
Which is crazy because Kung Lee looks exactly like Liu Kang,
Yep.
and Tom Poe looks like Goro with two arms.
Right. Badass.
This
we
is
just
badass.
solved the history of Mortal Kombat.
We also
Five Circles
we
of
also just
Hell.
realized that the producers could have saved like 20 million and just made one movie,
I say make it again.
and he had to fight both guys at the same. It's the same movie.
Yeah.
Which one has the guy? The Bloodsport's the one. The guy, the nerds guy, right? Nerds, the big guy.
Yeah, Jackson.
Yes.
Ray
Who dies.
Jackson.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
He
Yep.
dies, right?
No, he gets his leg broke.
He gets his leg broke.
Yeah, fibia stab
Broke.
by Kung Lee.
Kung Lee.
Jackson!
Jackson, you. Yeah, dude,
They're playing that stupid arcade game in the
arcade
hotel
game,
lobby.
which I love that game,
Fuck,
Yeah.
man.
dude.
Hey, little guy.
Can we get Jean-Claude Van Damme on this show?
Oh my God.
The boss, his new
If
movie's on,
anybody can, dude,
his new
this
movie's
mother-
on Netflix, Last Mercenary.
He's
it's a
John's
French
watched
movie.
it. Yeah,
It's pretty good.
John's already watched it twice.
Yeah, you don't see his ass in this like most movies. Which
See, the difference between Jean-Claude Van Damme and Steven Seagal is Jean-Claude Van Damme is an actual, like, a fucking assassin.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Steven
never
Seagal is
fought-
a fake fucking, martial
He's
artist.
never. Well, here's the difference. Seagal is also 6'5" and practices Aikido. Jean-Claude Van Damme's never been in a competition. He's never been.
Hold on.
He's done a lot. He's a great athlete.
I've been to Steven Seagal's house before. Steven
love the
Seagal
story.
lives in Memphis.
sorry.
Steven Seagal lived in Memphis. His daughter had, I believe it was his daughter, maybe his son. I don't want to speak.
Is
out of
this when he
turn.
was trying to be a cop or what? Or a sheriff?
Kinda, yeah. But his
Oh my God.
That was in Louisiana.
his daughter or
Same
son,
thing.
I believe it was his daughter, had like a rare form of cancer, so they were at St. Jude.
Okay.
So Steven Seagal's a guitar nut.
Yes, Buddy
Like
Guy,
blues,
all that shit.
But owns
Oh, boy.
owns all these crazy rare guitars. Owns one of Johnny Winter's Firebirds. Owns one of Stevie Ray Vaughan's guitars. Owns one of Albert
Oh.
King's guitars. So my buddy Devin and I go over there.
Owns the plane crash, the
Oh,
helicopter
oh,
crash.
stop!
I can't
fucking
laugh at
kill
that.
you right here.
I can't laugh at that.
So
You just
my buddy Devin and I, he hooks up with Devin at Guitar Center. They
They hooked up in the back
yeah,
or what?
In the back, yeah, in the stock room.
Sucked each other off.
Just pulled Seagal's ponytail too.
I got tried to almost lose it.
used his
He
ponytail
was
as a
took a
cock
drink
ring.
right before that too. What?
Used the ponytail as a cock ring.
On his own cock.
Just wraps it around.
Holy shit!
Oh my god,
this
we're
pony-
never gonna get guests on this
I
show.
really missed you guys.
just when I think we're gonna get guests on this show, we're like, we're not gonna get guests on this show. So
Definitely not
anyway,
Stephen
after they have sex at Guitar Center, Devin was like, "Yo, Steven wants to go to his house, set up some of his guitars," and I'm like, "Yo, is this like what does this mean? Is this like a wink wink thing? Like what's happening?"
Set up
So-
his guitars.
So we go over there and like he lives in this house, and then he just obviously was renting it, but like he did his own stuff to it. There's all kinds of Japanese paintings, dude. There's a chandelier. This I swear to God,
Made of
this-
swords. Shut
swear
up.
to
Are you
God,
serious?
Yeah.
Samurai swords?
Yeah.
A chandelier that's fucking badass.
That's what I said.
Hell yeah, dude.
Actually, that's what you said, but that's what I was gonna say.
That's
I swear to God, it sounds,
fucking
dude. I swear to God, it sounds
I
like
was joking. I thought you were gonna make that like.
No, I'm not. That's you're 100% correct. I swear to God, it sounds like I'm making this up, but I'm not. Then he goes in and he has 2 dogs. I don't know what they're called. They kind of look like Doberman pinchers, but they don't bark or do anything, and they're literally sitting down on their hind legs are come past his waist. They're so tall, and he's tall.
Yeah.
So he walks up to answer the door. They're both sitting beside him like statues. And everywhere he walks, dude, they like walk in sync.
Fuck
The
yeah.
dogs.
When you're a badass like that.
So, and then literally when he stops to talk to you, the dogs would sit down.
And they like look at you. They're like waiting for an answer.
They don't look at shit. They just look like they're ready to kill you, dude.
The dogs
Hell
love
yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme movies, though.
Yeah. That's how he gets them to obey.
He's actually not a bad guitar player. Like some of his original stuff,
He's a
like,
terrible singer, but he's a good
right.
guitar
But he
player.
wrote some songs for the movie Fire Down Below with like him and Travis Tritt and who's the other fuck?
Can we talk about how Steven Seagal has lived a whole ass life of insane shit?
I love it,
He's
dude.
a cop, bro.
A cop,
He's
a
done
martial
wrong.
artist.
Louisiana.
Like what the fuck?
Hell yeah, dude. He's
done it
also
all.
a Ministry of Defense person for Putin in Russia.
Is he any
Yes.
sort of Asian descent or anything of that nature?
He is whatever he wants to say he is.
Okay, because
Oh, we
sometimes
gotta
he'll
figure out
act
what
like he's
Steven Seagal
Hispanic. Sometimes he'll
Oh.
act like he's Asian. Like
If he wants to be a French fry from
Orale.
Wendy's, he'll do that too.
We're going to look this up.
but he like, takes off his sandals at the door and he like eats on the ground like on a little
Right,
whatever that whole thing.
While making a burrito with covered in marinara sauce.
He like bows when he walks into
Technically,
every
his
room.
grandparents were Russian and Jewish.
So he's not even remotely of
No.
Asian descent.
Bro, Steven's from Lansing, Michigan.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I feel like my whole life is a fucking lie.
Yo, can we talk about the fact that we have a monkey named after us?
That's insane.
Somebody somebody adopted a monkey, and they named it. They gave it us the rights to the monkey.
So can we have the
And we're
monkey
gonna bring
on
him
the
out right
podcast?
now, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Latrell the
Here is
monkey.
Eugene.
The monkey's named Latrell, right?
His name's Dunstan.
Like we have to name the monkey after Latrell Sprewell, or we can just name him Paul.
No, it's got to be the real Latrell. I want to call him the real Latrell.
Yeah, because Latrell Sprewell is actually a chubby white man from Kansas City. So,
Yes.
what's the guy's real name? I forgot the guy's real name.
Is that are people still like,
Casey.
What's
We're
that
gonna
guy
name
doing
the monkey
now?
Casey. Casey Latrell.
Casey Latrell Sprewell.
That's the name of the monkey.
Latrell Casey
shout out,
Sprewell.
shout out to whoever adopted a monkey for us.
Thank you very much. Hey, we
appreciate that.
hope he is very well taken care of and all that good jazz. We want him on the podcast though.
So and then I wanted this isn't a gripe, but I do want to talk about this.
Hold on. Zach
Yeah.
looks John looks like
was
he's
about
lost
to-
in thought. He was about to say something very.
He was thinking of something.
I could
No,
see.
I'm
I could
not
see
gonna
the
say it.
gears.
I'm
Yeah,
not
of
gonna
course.
say
I think I
God.
have an idea of
I'm
what
not
he was
gonna
going to
say
say, and I'm
Yeah.
kind of glad he's
I'm
not
not going
saying
to say
it.
it.
I agree.
So can we talk about this? So one of the podcasts we talked about our virginity and stuff like that.
Uh-oh.
That's one of the life advices I got.
Okay, so here's the thing: if you were like me and you started fugging in the '90s, like I did, bro, whoever
Are you jerking
we should-
off right now?
no,
Oh.
we should
He's like,
no, man.
Oh yeah, Steven Seagal.
We should we should go back in time
Break my
and
wrist.
find the guy who invented the waterbed and beat the shit out of this guy.
What was the trial and error on the waterbed? Water, other liquids.
Yeah, like
Something
Jell-O,
else
like a
valuable?
jelly,
Yeah.
yeah, mayonnaise.
Where
Man,
there's a
there's a
little
lot of
pouch
water in
where you
this
can
bed.
pump in your own mayonnaise to keep it filled as it dries out.
you just roll over and put your dick in the waterbed and just fill it up. Like,
Just-
Of
you
mayonnaise?
have someone over, they're like, hey, I got some extra tartar I'm making. Can I throw it in there?
Oh my god.
Like blue cheese crumble.
Oh my god.
oh wow.
Bro, that's fucking disgusting.
Zach, next time you get a massage on tour, I want you to just be
Do it on
sitting
a
there nice.
waterbed?
Hold on. No, I want you to be sitting there nice and peacefully laying there. And then I want you to have this thought come rushing into your mind that instead of oil, they're just using mayonnaise on your back.
Yeah.
Do they oil you up in there?
Think about that next time, sucker.
Who was that one girl that was like walking on your back with like her owl like toenails spitting on you? Was that one of you? Was that you? Oh,
Not
Was
I
that
recall.
you or another
was
Zach
that?
Myers?
yeah, maybe
Not
that,
that I
that might have been
recall.
Zach Mack. Sorry, guys.
Yo, there was this lady. There was this lady in Boston. I forgot her name. I think it was like Elaine or something. But she, my legs are always really bad. That's kind of one of the reasons I get massaged. My hamstrings are they feel like this marble table. They're just super tight all the time. So she was like, all right, I'm gonna do your hamstrings, and I was on my back, laying face up, and dude, she sat at the foot. She sat on the table. Like if my head's over here, she's sitting at my feet, and she would pull my feet and use the top of her foot to push against my hamstring. It was one of the best feelings I've ever had in my entire life.
Hey, so real quick, what's the etiquette here for massages with you two?
I never get massages. No one
He's
touches
never
me.
had a massage in his life.
Zach, as somebody who gets massages, I'm going to tell you my etiquette because I feel fucking weird. I wear my boxers when I get a massage all the time, no matter what.
No.
You just full drop trowel and everything.
Do you make the
a
massage guy
towel.
wear his boxers only?
Yeah. Does
no,
the guy,
I
does the
tell
guy
him not- I
massaging
tell
you
him-
wear boxers?
I tell him not to wear anything. I say,
All right,
hey,
cool.
I'm going to wear clothes. You don't wear anything, though.
I'm trying to fill up on this dick. Yeah, I don't wear. No, it's crazy. Like, cause some places dude, I got a massage on the beach one time in Europe, and I got on. It was like in like a tent. They had like a pergola thing, and it had netting.
Bunch of guys in
And
there.
yeah. It was like there was a bunch of Adonis men feeding me grapes. No, so I go in and there's no sheets on the table or anything, and there's like a mosquito net up, very see through. And they're like, "All right, you can get on the table." And I get on the table, and I'm like, "A towel or anything?" And they're like,
And then Steven Seagal
No.
walks out.
and it's
Right.
like this.
He was.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a great.
He
massage
puts his,
today.
he traces his ponytail all up and down your back.
He starts hair
That
whipping
just
you.
made me feel
Oil.
so
He
weird.
puts 2 incense candles in your asshole while dragging his ponytail up and down your spine. Yes, go young Zach. You will play great guitar tonight. And then bows,
And then bows.
kisses your forehead, it breaks your wrist. Oh, so stupid. Poor guy. Poor guy.
You know what the weirdest part about it? I could. It was like I was in like
picture it.
I could feel it. No, it was like 4D. Like I was feeling it as it was happening. I don't know about the incense in my
Those
asshole.
were
Though.
candles.
That doesn't feel.
Yeah.
So you drop trowel. Okay. I see. My biggest thing is I'm, no matter what the scenario is, even if I can't sleep naked, I can't do anything fully
You can't
naked.
sleep naked.
No,
Ugh.
here's why. Dude, I'm terrified that if somebody breaks into my house, I'm going to have to shoot them with my dick out. Or
I
there's a
know.
fire and I can't get to
Yeah.
my clothes fast enough,
No.
and then I'm standing out there with my dick
Yep.
hanging down, and I
No,
can't do it.
I understand that. Like the naked, like I
You're just
remember.
naked. Who cares?
No, but you feel naked is vulnerable, right?
We should
Like, you
film one of these
feel
all
more-
naked one time. I
you
think
mil-
the
I'll
girls, the
film
guys
one.
would enjoy that.
I'll film one naked. You feel way more vulnerable. I remember just having like no shirt on, no shoes on, and like some like short like
But you
shorts
had like
that I sleep
dress
in.
socks on and penny loafers on.
Yeah. No, when I had to grab that first snake I ever had to grab out of my pool, I had like
You had your dick out.
Yeah, I had like soccer shorts
That's how
on,
the
like
snake got
short,
it.
like soccer shorts, no shirt, no shoes. Dude, it was terrifying. You feel so vulnerable. Like this thing, if it bites me, it's gonna hurt more because I don't have clothes on.
Fuck that.
Yeah, it's kind of some bullshit.
No, that's my etiquette. I keep-
Anyway,
keep
fuck
it on
waterbeds. I had to have sex on a waterbed a lot in the late 90s. And dude, what a shitty like I've had people like when I was thinking about buying like a Tempur-Pedic mattress,
Yep.
I've had people be like, yo, you don't want to get that Tempur-Pedic mattress because like it's for fucking it's not great. And I was like, all right, but I mean maybe like I feel like you could get a little bit of traction. He's like, yeah, but there's no bounce. I'm like, I don't need bounce. I'll create the fucking bounce. Like I don't need. But then I was like, wait, I used to fuck.
It's Thomas the fuck train over here. He can bounce anything.
Hell yeah, dude. He'll fuck on train tracks.
I have. Yo,
God damn.
I've never done the graveyard thing. Have you ever done the graveyard sex thing?
No, I've had sex in a church though.
Shout out.
Okay.
Praise God.
My God, man.
Yo, so but here's the thing though. I was like, oh, well, yeah, maybe I don't want to get a Tempur-Pedic bed because of the way how you have sex on it. Then I'm like, oh, wait, I fucked on a trash bag full of water that has dude, no wonder I have back problems, bro. I used to sleep on a waterbed, dude. I was sleeping on a waterbed until the early 2000s.
Like,
Didn't they make those to help with like back pain and stuff?
Dude,
or am I tripping?
That's a myth. That's like saying they make airplane seats to help with fucking posture.
You had a waterbed
I hate airplane.
past Y2K. That's impressive.
Dude, I had a water.
My
no
parents
bullshit.
did.
I'm pretty sure I had a waterbed until 2003.
Fucking Sound of Madness comes out and Zach's still in a waterbed. My God.
no.
On
it
the
was-
writer, it's just like, yeah, I need a waterbed in my.
I think
in
as
the
soon as
green
Leave a
room.
Whisper was out,
Doesn't
the
have to be
waterbed was
water
gone.
though, just a liquid.
Just any sort
Just
of
mayonnaise.
liquid.
Oh God.
Oh my God, dude. Fucking gross.
Hey, can I just say, maybe it's because we do this segment for like the Shaman and all that, but I get messages from people on my personal Instagram.
Same.
Hey, you should share the story. Like, oh, I think you guys should talk about this. Someone sent me an article this past week from Vice. There is a woman that is married to a pirate ghost. And so I get the message like, hey, you should check this out. This is right up your alley.
What?
I get why someone would say, oh, this is right up your alley. But, and I'm not saying don't keep sending me that type of messages, but I mean, come on, man. Like, what do you want me to do with that? A woman is in love with a dead pirate ghost. Married. Like, dude, when people see that stuff, they think of us. I don't know whether to be proud or be like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, cool. Like,
We're
this-
doing something if people are thinking about us when they read these insane articles.
So that's why I guess a question. Do you think because of this podcast now, people feel comfortable not only reading articles and be like, you know what, the sub guy should read this too? Like I think there is something really cool to that. I'm also actually really worried.
people are like, hey, I've heard that you can fall in love with a tree, so people start fucking a bush outside.
I know we have people here that wrap poison ivy around their Johnsons and just fucking hump. I'm okay with that.
On waterbeds, dude.
Yeah, on a waterbed.
Filled with green jello.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hate Jello, dude.
You know what? We should talk about this. It doesn't have to necessarily be that you read the news, but there's been some things that have happened in the last 2 weeks that we took off. One, we haven't talked since the fight,
Which fight?
the McGregor fight.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which
I'm a big UFC guy, so that was very disappointing. Anticlimactic.
I don't feel like is that fire drill stuff.
Yeah.
You can take it. You can go ahead. We got a lot going on over here. John, here, go that way. We got a lot. There's like a lot of things happening right now. So, yeah. So here's the thing. I don't like anticlimactic fights either. Like it's not really something I'm into. But, so I don't know. Okay, here's my question. Should that count as a win?
Here's my thing, because I knew that was going to be the question. I think McGregor should just be done, honestly. Like, dude, that's a good way to go out, in my opinion, okay?
Disagree.
Hey,
I think that before that injury, that fight was looking pretty good.
it was, but that whole first round, Dustin Poirier was doing work. He was beating McGregor. And I'm a McGregor fan through and through, but he was straight up beating McGregor, especially towards the end of the fight. So I don't know. I think
I mean, when McGregor was on the ground and elbowing that dude's head, like
he had
I'll
some
be
up
honest,
kicks and everything. So yeah,
Before that leg break, I thought that fight was about 50-50.
okay.
Honestly, like I honestly thought like if that round ends right there,
It's a split.
it's a split decision. Like
Okay.
I don't think anybody had the upper hand yet, but it was looking like a good fight, and it definitely wasn't looking like Conor McGregor was going to get knocked out. I know
So
that's
do you
hard
run
to say.
it back?
I think they have to.
Have to.
Is Poirier interested in it? I don't know, but listen, the most attention Poirier has ever gotten in his life is from fighting Conor McGregor, and
Of course.
it's kind of what he's going
That's
to be.
the most money he's made.
The trilogy is what he's going to be known for. You know what I mean? Like this is, and listen, I think he's one of the best fighters in the UFC by a long shot.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's terribly underrated. Still, I still think he's terribly underpaid.
Yep.
But listen, man, the guy goes out there and everybody's like, oh, well, he's talking shit. I'm like, you want him to talk shit.
This is built on talking shit. Like
If Dustin Poirier's fighting anybody else there, the pay-per-view numbers are 1/10
of what a McGregor fight would be.
1/10 of what they are. Dustin Poirier can be the baddest fucking man on the planet. You're there to sell a fight. So don't talk about, he's getting too personal. He's doing this. No, man. He knows what he's doing. He's there to sell a fight.
Trash talk is to sell a fight. That's it.
Dude, when he told him his wife was in his DMs, though, I was dying.
Ooh.
And he said it in the Irish accent, and I was like, oh my God, this is the best. I was fucking laughing so hard, dude. Your wife is in me DMs, hey baby. I was like, oh my God.
So
dude.
I mean, I would like to see that fight actually take place. McGregor is obviously going to draw money no matter what. Like no matter what that dude does.
I think he does one more fight.
One more against Poirier, and then if
here's the thing, but here's what I love about McGregor. McGregor hasn't had to fight in 4 years.
Yeah, but every fight that he's had, he's fucking lost.
I know. But that's what I'm saying. Like, to me, you know what? He doesn't give a fuck about. I like people who put legacy aside for passion, right? Look at Michael Jordan. Did Michael Jordan have to come back after winning 6 championships and play for the worst goddamn team in the NBA? No, but he still had it. He still had the compassion. He still had the passion to do it. So I'm okay with that. Like, if you're like, you know what, I don't give a fuck about my fight legacy. Yeah, I won some, I fucking lost some, but I still love doing it. I would rather have that than a motherfucker who walked away with still some fire in him just because he wanted to uphold his legacy.
Now, in the same kind
That's
of thing.
just my opinion.
Nate Diaz is the same way. That dude doesn't fight for a title. He doesn't fight for money. He just fights because he's fucking good at it and people want to watch him.
And he likes to fight.
And he likes to fucking fight. Like,
I love
he doesn't,
that.
like I said, he doesn't even have to be fighting for a title and people
That
will
guy's
still
so
watch
good,
him.
man.
Because
That guy's
you
the
know you're
realest
going to get a
dude in
show.
the UFC, man.
That
The
just
guy's the
loves to beat
realest
the
dude in
shit
the
out of
UFC.
people.
He just likes beating the fuck out of people. There's no like, he's like, I heard him a lot of times like competitions. Like, this is no competition, this is a fight. I was like, hell yeah.
No, he's like, I'm here to beat your ass. I'm like, God
Dude,
damn. Like,
what about the kid? I don't remember the kid's name, but the kid who fought
Sean O'Malley, the kid from I think he's from Massachusetts or somewhere up there. The kid, green hair. I was kind of pissed that fucking
let that kid go another 30 seconds.
You got 30
Don't
seconds
end
left.
that fight.
And
Don't end
even
that fight.
that kid was pissed. Herb
He
Dean,
was still all there too, man. Granted, listen, this kid got the fuck beat out of him, but he was still all there. He was still cognizant. He was following the finger. He was all there, dude.
And it's cool that Sean O'Malley's like, damn, that kid is fucking tough, because a lot of those shots that he gave that kid knock anybody else out.
Dude,
that kid just kept pushing forward the entire time.
I thought that kid was British, bro, because British people don't feel pain when
They
they fight.
taking it right
That's
on the
the thing.
chin.
Is like everybody's like, oh, British people can fight. I'm like, it's not that they can fight. It's that they can't lose a fight.
Yeah, you can't knock those fucking people out. It's insane.
They don't care, man. Like that's
even
the
when
thing.
they're
that dude was like, it's like he was fucking Irish, bro. I was like,
and
this
he
guy,
just kept pushing forward the entire time.
That was the most impressive fight of the night.
Yeah,
by a long shot.
Fight of the night for
By
sure.
far, I'm sure they got a bonus too because
They did
okay,
for sure.
Good, yeah, because dude, that was insanity to me. Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
fact that like this dude did not. I mean, bro, Sean O'Malley hits me 3 times, the fight's over. Like I'm not,
Done.
you know what I mean? Like I used to fight all the time when I was a kid, but like I was fast enough to most of the time not get hit.
Yeah.
You know, dude, let me tell you something. Getting hit sucks.
It's never fun.
Dude, nobody wants to be hit in the face. That shit is not fun even a little bit. Like,
No.
I was thinking about this shit. Like, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, things that I was okay with when I was younger that I'm not okay with now. And I'm sure you can relate to this. Like, I was picking up these, like, chairs out of my mother-in-law's van to bring them inside. And then there was, like, this other, like, a big, almost like a love seat type thing.
Okay.
And I was like, my wife was like, yo, let me help you get that. At 25 years old, if a woman's like, yo, let me help you get that, I'll be like, nah, I got this shit. Dude,
I'm a
at
man.
38,
I got this.
let me tell you something. I'm
You're
too
like, here,
old.
get that side.
I'm too old to give a fuck what people think about me carrying shit, being a fucking man. Fuck that. I ain't trying to throw my back out, bro.
You're like, here, you take the heavy side. I'll get the light
Talk
side.
about just like when I was younger, like I would carry anything. You know what I mean? Like
I
now,
take all the grocery bags in at once.
I
It's
still
back
do
of the truck.
that. I still do that.
Oh my God.
But here's the thing: like when it comes to like, you know, I saw this thing that's called. It was like dad sayings, and I say like literally 70% of them. Because like I used to just like still be carrying it and be like, it's not big, it's just awkward. Or it's not heavy, it's just
Oh,
awkward.
yeah.
It's like
I've
one of the
used
most
that line
the
a
most
couple
dad.
times.
This is one of the most dad saying things, right? So for me, like dude, I'm old enough now. I'm not trying to impress anybody with anything. I ain't trying to impress anybody by lifting some shit, trying to run fat. Like fuck that, dude. I'm too old. I'm
Yep.
too fucking old, dude. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you know what? Grab that side, motherfucker. We're picking this up. I ain't carrying no shit by myself, dude. Hell no.
I still like trying to just.
Yeah, cause you're a fucking weirdo though, man.
I'm 1 year
You're
younger
like
than Zach.
last of the fucking Mohicans. You're not 1 year younger than me. How old are you?
I'm 36.
Shut up.
I'm 36.
This guy gets older, and I like he ages in half years. I think
Yeah.
when he signed on with Shinedown, he was 3 years younger than me.
Yeah.
Now you're the same age.
Yeah.
as me.
I'm 36.
Yeah.
I'm 36.
No, you're
I
not.
swear.
You're
How old do you think I
35
am?
years old.
I'm 36.
You were born in 1980.
No,
Wait,
I
I know.
I had
know
a
you're barely
lonely-
older than me, right?
I had a lonely COVID birthday. I went to turn 35. I am now 36.
What year were you born?
1985. April 19th.
So you are 36. You're my wife's age. All right. When's your birthday?
April 19th.
Okay, so you're my wife's birthday. You're right around my
The
wife's is
same
March
birthday as
14th.
Johnny Appleseed, and I think the death of Hitler.
Okay. The same
Thought that was
birthday as the
420.
death of Hitler.
Same thing.
All right. Anyway,
Tomato,
we talked,
potato.
all right. We talked about the fight.
Apple seeds.
Well, so a lot of people in our industry in the last couple days have passed away. It was,
This is on the news, yeah.
yeah. Okay. You know what, Paul? Read the news.
Paul reads the news. Paul reads the news.
Yeah.
Hey, so like you were saying, we'll go with that one first. Man, a lot of people have passed away in the music industry lately, and it's so crazy because I'm a music person. You guys are music people. It's so crazy. The three people that I'm going to list, how completely polar opposite all of them are musically, but they're all relatively like big losses,
Impactful. Yeah.
impactful losses. Biz Markie, Dusty Hill, and Joey Jordison. Like, it goes in three, so I'm hoping that that's it. Those three.
Well, Mark Howe, the singer of Metal Church,
Church,
died
yeah.
this week, too.
Metal Church, that's right.
I mean, it was crazy. The Biz Markie thing is I just finally, after people beating me up and asking me for months to watch it, I just started watching Ted Lasso. And in the first and the second episode, there's a Biz Markie reference. They play a Biz Markie song on the way out. Biz Markie to me was, you know, that's like, when I think of like
Childhood.
New York hip hop
monumental,
that I
yeah.
started
Yes.
listening to first, it's Biz Markie.
One of the
It's-
best beatboxers of all time.
It's Run D. Yeah, dude. It's Run DMC. It's Nas. It's Biggie.
Beastie
You know,
Boys.
like Beastie Boys. Like
Wu-Tang.
all.
Yep.
Yeah, all that New York hip hop that I
Vanilla
started
Ice,
listening to,
yeah.
man. Vanilla Ice. You know, so that was a big one to me, man.
Dusty
The
Hill,
Joey,
dude.
the
Dusty
Joey one
Hill.
sucked, man. Yeah,
Yep.
Dusty Hill was. Yeah, but listen, Dusty Hill had a fucking life, man.
Dusty
That
Hill.
guy-
Now here's
He's
like
still too young, I
Yes.
think, at 70. You know, he still looked like he had some life left in him. The Joey one sucks for me, man, because more than likely he died of TM. My younger sister has TM,
What's TM?
transverse mellitus. TM is a I'm gonna have fucking YouTube doctors on my ass in a minute. TM is it's a form of spinal thing where
it's a back, yeah.
yeah, it's like it messes with your nerves and your back. Like my sister, when I met my sister-in-law, she could like barely walk. She legit was in a wheelchair, could barely walk. She started going to Johns Hopkins every year and started doing this therapy stuff and doing like this all natural kind of like therapy, like holistic type stuff. And now it's like fine. Well, I mean, she's not fine,
Right.
You know,
The
we were on-
holistic stuff works, man. I know
we were
a
on
bunch of people-
vacation, you know, for like, yeah, think about what they did before they had medicine. You know, they had to do
indigenous,
something, right?
The indigenous peoples were curing this
Listen,
stuff.
I'm not one of those guys that thinks cinnamon oil is going to fucking cure cancer, but there are holistic, holistic medical things that work, and that's why people go to foreign countries to try to do
Yes.
this. And my sister has also gone to Mexico to do those
Yeah.
things.
Stem cell stuff down there.
You know, and it's, you know, so I think with her going to do that, it really helped her. Now, listen, we were on vacation a couple weeks ago, and there's twice during the vacation where she's like literally at the table at night, like breaking down crying because it hurts so bad. So like the Joey thing really got me because I'm like, man, my sister has TM. Like, you know, it's a really crappy thing, and I can't imagine him dying of any other thing. You know, I don't think he was.
That the Joey one sucks. Like, I got to meet Joey a couple times. I did a couple tours, Mayhem Fest that Slipknot were on, and when one of his side projects was playing, dude was so nice, so quiet, and just. But when you talk to him, he was so fucking nice. So it sucks because, like, man, that dude, like, he wrote, hands down, in my opinion, and in a lot of people's opinion, one of the best metal albums to come out for Slipknot. Like, 2 albums, I'm sorry. Iowa and self-titled. So
Yeah.
that sucks. Like, that's a big, he was like one of the,
It's also, man, like one of those guys that like loved music so much and like play with anybody.
yeah.
Like he just wanted to play music. You know, another like Joey Belladonna from Anthrax reminds me of that. Like Joey Belladonna will ask, that dude will like at a festival go around and ask bands to get up and sing with him. Like he's
His
just
cover
like,
band,
so
Big Chief Way or whatever,
Yeah,
is really
dude.
freaking talented.
and the guy's such a great singer, man. Like, I mean, and he just wants to play with everybody. And like, there's not a lot of musicians like that who love music so much. They're like just down to like, yo, I'll jam with anybody.
They'll go to a bar and just get down. Like Ray Lazier's the same way. Ray in Nashville,
Ray's the same way.
he'll just go jump on stage in Nashville and just start playing.
Who?
Ray Luzier, the drummer of Korn.
Yep, he's the
Yeah.
same way. So,
so-
other. go
Okay,
ahead.
so and just a side note on that one. You know,
Great lover.
to create. I said this when I posted a picture of him on the Shinedown thing. This guy created a entire generation of drummers.
Yes,
Like-
accurate.
Like this dude changed. How many people? I'll be honest, and I'm not like a drumophile. You know what I mean? Like I can't think. You know, you got your Buddy Riches and stuff like that, and you know your people. Barry
Different
knows it.
styles of music.
Barry
yes.
knows every drummer in the world. If I can think of it off the top of my head, there are only 3 drummers out of the thousands and thousands and thousands of professional drummers who have created or changed the way drums were played completely. John Bonham, Neil Peart, and Joey Jordison.
Keith Moon's up
Think
there
about-
for me.
Yeah, but
How about
Keith
Ringo
Moon-
Starr?
Well, no. He
No,
didn't
not
change the way
really.
drums were played. He
No,
may have created
Joey
drummers-
Jordison. You're right though.
Yeah.
Joey Jordison is game changing on especially the metal drummer aspect.
Nobody played like
Fucking-
that. Nobody played like that before
Nobody.
Joey
The
As
Jordison.
drummer from
fast as he
Savage
was-
Garden's pretty good too.
Yeah, Savage Garden guy. Nobody knows his name, but he's great.
He's
Uh,
decent.
he's the
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, so listen, I think Ringo Starr made
Get your
people want to
Angola.
play drums because I think the Beatles created an entire generation of musicians, right? But I mean, changed the face of drumming completely. John Bonham, Neil Peart,
You're right.
Joey
you're right.
Jordison. There's only
Yes.
3, man. Maybe Buddy Rich, but you could also kind of put him in there with maybe a clash between Bonham and Neil Peart, right?
Sure.
I don't know, man. I'd put Buddy Rich in there. No one liked him. I don't care what anybody says about that.
How
He
about
was like
Ginger?
the biggest asshole
how
of
about
all
that
time.
guy?
Who?
Ginger.
Ginger
From
Fish.
Cream. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, Ginger Baker.
Baker.
He's kind of a Buddy Rich style
I
guy.
love that guy.
But
Oh,
either yes, you're right.
I mean,
Like,
dude, come on, that loss, and then the Dusty Hill thing, just, a 3-piece band that have been the same 3 members since
You're not- you
day
can't do anything
one,
else.
dude.
yeah.
And now Elwood, who I've known, Elwood's been Billy's tech for 30 years, is now stepping into that role. So I think it's cool. I will say this, and I might catch some shit for this. I was just at this grand opening thing with Billy, and I hope nobody gets mad at me about it. It's weird that they like played a show like 2 days later. That's just me.
Wait, what?
It was weird that they played a show like 2 days later.
Who?
They just like it's ZZ Top. Like they just like went on.
I didn't know that.
Oh, they're on tour right now.
Unless it was something where like they all do. Like,
They
hey,
said that Dusty said, "Hey man, the show must go on," but I don't know.
But you never heard
That's
of-
a little weird to me.
I don't
man.
know, that's
even
weird.
all the statements they put out. It was almost like,
was there a falling out? Maybe.
no, I don't think there was a falling out because
Oh.
he was literally on the tour. They started the tour. He played the first 2 shows, but he was kind of back in the back. Like usually they're all up front. They got the matching mic stands and all that shit. He was back in the back. I think his hip was really hurting him because he was like tucked up by the drum riser and had like a curved mic stand like this. It was like hanging back there. So I don't know.
That was one of the first concerts I ever saw. Was Aerosmith and ZZ Top.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hey man, I've already told my ZZ Top story on here, but it had nothing to do with the band. It was just the crew.
Gore.
What else you got for news?
Did you? This was insane. This was a couple weeks back, but I was waiting to talk about it. An emotion, only because we've talked about emotional support animals. Emotional support dog dies on Hawaiian Airlines flight, and Hawaiian Airlines doesn't say shit to the owner about it. Like, got off on their flight, and they had the emotional support animal had to ride in the cargo bay. Got to their final destination in Seattle or whatever, and they're like, "Where's my dog?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, your dog died." Like,
hold on. Here's what I'm trying to understand. Are you trying to make me feel bad about? I think you're trying to make me feel bad about people bringing their fucking dumbass dogs on the plane.
no, I don't understand why this person.
I'm not falling for it.
Don't fall for it.
I'm not falling for it. You're trying to make me feel like shit because I always say emotional support animals don't need to be on the fucking plane.
This dog died, and Hawaiian Airlines is not giving any. They did.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Listen, here's a $250 voucher and some free drinks.
Yeah, fuck you, Hawaiian.
This is a serious question here.
No, it's not. I'm gonna.
If
I can put money on,
if I can put money on,
this is a serious question. It's not a serious question.
If you're a therapy dog and the person you're therapy for dies, this is a two-part question: is the therapy dog fired for being a therapy dog? And two.
No, he gets contracted to another human.
Okay, so is that how that works?
Your contract expired.
It's like the NBA, bro. You just get traded to another team.
So you have a dwarf horse on your seat next to you, and you croak. Is that dwarf horse given an alibi? Like, is he?
You're getting drafted. You're getting picked up by somebody else. You can go to the next guy that can't see, or the person that has whatever ailment. That horse can be like, okay, I'm fine. But at what point do we hold these animals accountable? Because what standards do they have to be a therapy dog? They get told by a human that needs a therapy pet, you have to be my therapy. What if the dog is like, you know what, fuck this guy, man. As soon as we hit 32,000 cruising height, I'm going to kill this fuck. I'm walking off this plane with a pina colada. The therapy dog agent is definitely already scouting for new prospects.
Potential money laundering.
What if that person dies and then the dog's just free to do whatever it wants?
That would be badass. Like,
free agent. Maybe it just goes around.
He just rides. Yeah, done, dude.
Like, hey, what's your issue?
Free agent now.
Yeah, what's your issue? I could support that. All right,
he's like, fuck, man, I'm stuck in New Jersey. I need to find another human to get the fuck out of this state.
I need to get on the West Coast.
God damn, I need some Wawa.
That's what. Listen, I think flying with pets. Obviously, you got to do it sometimes. You know what I mean? And in that case, fuck, man, I don't know. I hate when. Listen. Just say you're here, if you want to bring your pet on the plane, just say you're flying with your pet. Stop making it a fake emotional support animal. Just be like, yeah, well, I wanted to bring my fucking dog on the plane, and then deal with it that way. But like, it's the faking of support animals. When there's people who really need them, and there's people who really, there's people who are veterans or had past trauma in their lives and they need a dog. They're not 19-year-old Instagram influencers. That this is their only way that they can think of not to shove their fucking dog under the Hawaiian Airlines.
Up
there, yeah.
This one, we are all very big movie people here, so I saw this. I was like, oh, this is kind of fucking interesting. The Marvel series of Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow, right?
Yep,
so she died off.
On this.
So if you haven't fucking heard,
I haven't seen it.
Well,
no, I haven't seen it.
She
But you've seen Endgame.
Yeah.
So she dies at the end of that. So they did the prequel for Black Widow. They make her movie, right? So she's essentially done with the Marvel series. Yep. So she had a contract with Marvel and Disney saying, hey, I get a cut of box office. Well, Marvel releases it, or Disney releases it on their streaming platform. So therefore, cutting into box office profits. So she's essentially got a fucking quarter, maybe not even a quarter, but a shiver of what she should have gotten if it would have been done right. And now her lawyers are just trying to sue the shit out of
I got thoughts on this.
What do you got?
And then Disney responded like, well, blah, blah. Already the $20 million she's already been paid should be enough and all this shit.
We don't know the contract, so I don't know. But again, you don't know.
I know. You know it's back end.
Yeah,
I saw some right wing douchebag post about this, about her complaining and all this shit. And I said, listen, bro. I said, it was on Facebook and a bunch of people shared my comment, which I thought was funny. I think his name was Tom something. I go, listen, Tom. I go, that's like saying you work at
Tom.
I said, that's like you saying you work at Dairy Queen, right? And you make cones for a living, and that's how you get paid. I said, working at Dairy Queen or wherever the fuck you work. I go, so that's So, and then they start selling that same ice cream in those cones at the grocery store. Now you make less money. I go, she makes money off the back end of something. That's her deal. Listen, what if they would have done that to Robert Downey Jr.? He would make pennies on the dollar compared to what he make. He took a gamble on Iron Man.
Yeah. Bet on himself.
Bet on himself because listen,
Yep.
his career was in the fucking toilet at the time.
Yep.
He bet on himself. He took way less money than you would dude, if you probably look at his guaranteed money for the first Iron Man and think about how big this franchise has gotten, you'd probably be like, yo, you're out of your fucking mind.
$1
But he took the back end and now he's
Tom Hanks does that too for like Castaway and stuff. He basically
takes the hit.
Right. He's like, I know what I'm worth.
Did it on Forrest Gump
and
too.
I'll make it work. You get the right budget for everything else, but I need back end.
Did it on Forrest Gump too, which shout out the Movies That Made Us season 2 is out now.
Yep.
Amazing.
Incredible.
So she takes back end, right? So she'll go, listen, okay, normally I should get $20 million per movie in a Marvel franchise for being one of the main characters, right? So she probably was like, yo, give me 5 or 10.
And then cut me in on box
and then
office.
give me
Total box office.
5 to 10% of the back end.
Boom.
So that's going to make you $100 million probably in the end, right?
If it's done right.
So listen, a contract is a fucking contract. Disney broke the contract. And then they're coming out trying to kind of shame her into being like, oh, you're already this rich. I'm like, fuck you. Yeah, maybe I am, but that's the deal I signed.
Contract's a contract. I don't care if it's
Contract's a fucking
pandemic or
contract.
not
Doesn't
pandemic.
matter. Doesn't matter if you
But
think
we
I need
also
more
don't
money or
know
not.
The fine tune of stuff. Like, could it be just publicity for people to watch this movie? Like, it's so you don't.
No,
But her personal finances aren't Disney's fucking business.
Correct.
They sign the fucking deal. Pay her money when she said, I guarantee you she took less than a guaranteed salary.
Can we talk about how fucking fine Scarlett Johansson is though?
My God,
I would love to see Zach dressed up as Black Widow.
you know what? The thing I thought she looked hottest in was the Hot Ones episode. When she's eating chicken wings and she's wearing all white. She's wearing all white, wearing chicken wings.
Eat these chicken wings for me.
My brother Nick loves Scarlett Johansson. That's his married, get out of jail free card.
He also likes Michael Chiklis too from The Shield.
Yeah, Michael Chiklis. Yeah, he's all over the place. Scarlett's never really been my thing. But
you got a contract though.
You got a contract?
Disney, Marvel, uphold that shit.
Pay me my fucking money. Okay, can we talk about the Richard Sherman thing real quick? Because I know it was like 2 weeks ago, but what a wild ass story.
Rhodes Scholar, athlete, top of the world,
Gets drunk,
fights
wrecks his
people,
car, tries to fight the cops.
fights the
Dude,
wife.
Watch the video. Did you watch the video of him
No,
trying
I
to get?
can't.
I haven't seen the video.
Oh my God! All right, we'll put the video. In
Yeah,
here.
for sure. Scarlett Johansson's as Black Widow is in the actual clip too. Richard Sherman goes full Hydra.
So on the video, this is a giant football player, and he's like trying to break down the door of either his mother-in-law or his father-in-law's house, wherever his wife is at the time. And he's like, he keeps repeating a phrase.
Was he drunk?
Yeah, he's super drunk, but it was like a fight phrase.
He's
that,
at the player
young
association
kids
too. That
say.
makes
I think
Finish him.
No, yeah, finish him. No, he just kept yelling this
Run
like
the ball, Marshawn.
yeah. Bizarre slant pass. Bizarre slant pass. We could have won the Super Bowl.
No.
Yo, so he kept kept saying this thing, but he kept repeating it over and over and over and over again. It was so weird. But dude, he's like trying to push this door in, and then the cops come and apparently resisted arrest. It was a crazy story. But think about that guy being one of the big. I would say probably other than quarterback, he's probably one of the top 20 names in the NFL that people know, by name.
To be a cornerback for sure. So here's my thing though. He's fucking human, man. Everybody's got their shit. Everybody does, has drama shit like that. Yeah, it fucking happens. But to blow it out of proportion, be like, this guy should be blah, blah, blah. Dude.
Shut up. He
Shut
was
up.
drunk.
He was drunk. You've never gotten drunk and done something stupid.
Well, that's the thing too. The pandemic obviously affected people differently. And obviously, I think he would, if he could redo it, he would. The guy's a competitor. His wife stands by him.
Shit happens.
I feel bad. The media will just turn on you just like that without even fucking no forgiveness. Dude, this guy's done so much for the league, for underprivileged kids. Dude, I love it.
Yeah.
I wish she knocked down the door.
Yeah, we live in this, but now 2021, we live in this mistakeless world.
Fuck
You're not
off.
allowed to make a mistake. Even if you made a mistake 30 years ago, when it was okay to make that mistake, they're going to bring it back up. So
I got
I don't
one
know.
more thing. I got one more thing.
Bring it on.
Have you guys followed any kind of wrestling lately at all?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Did you guys see the Chris Jericho Nick Cage
Nick
match?
Gage. Yeah.
Now, if you don't know who Nick Gage is,
Cage?
He's a
Nick Gage.
backyard wrestling legend.
Backyard,
It'd been
just
sick if it was Nicolas
Violence.
Cage, though.
Nicolas Cage, just backyard death matches.
Oh, this
He
is the
had a
pizza
match-
cutter thing.
Yes, he had a match with
The
Jericho.
second labor of Jericho.
Holy shit! I couldn't believe I saw
They
Jericho.
got flack
do
because
all
the
of
guy
that.
used a pizza cutter to cut Jericho's forehead open, and they immediately cut to a Domino's sponsorship ad on TV. Domino's is like, "Hey,
That's a
we can't
real
have
thing?
this. Swear to God,
Yes, that
But
that
then we
really
can't-
happened.
we can't
Domino's
do
was
this.
pissed.
right? They're like, we can't sponsor
Bro.
this violence. Like open cutting and blading.
That's sick though. That's sick though.
Great pizza, though.
Whoever had the creative wherewithal to just
talk
be
about
like
that.
go to the Domino's
100%.
ad right
Domino's
here.
commercial now. Like, but I just thought, I was like, dude, for Jericho to be that old and still having death
Yeah.
matches, it was considered a no rules match, but it was a death match. Like,
They
light
go,
bulbs and tacks and everything.
Like obviously
Like,
we know like the ref kind of controls the match. Like if someone gets injured and kind of hey we need to speed
I'm
up.
looking at it right
But
now.
what if they're like okay Jericho, the next two commercials are Bounty paper towels and Kotex. Get creative.
they shoved paper towels up his ass.
Domino's
quick
reconsiders
up the
wrestling
grubber.
ad partnership after pizza cutter stunt.
So that was my other news
How
clip, and
great
it was
is
so
that?
good.
Fuck you. That's funny.
Hell yeah.
That's
That's
funny.
hilarious.
All right,
Like,
John,
get your hot and ready.
get your hot and ready.
Yeah, how about how
we
bad
slice
you want
these
that deep
pizzas
dish?
for you. John the Shaman,
dish
what do you
bish.
got?
John the Shaman, keeping you on track. All you gotta do is touch his big old sack of mail.
Man, a lot of advice, a lot of dreams. I'm gonna pick a couple right here. I know we've kind of touched upon this, but it is a good topic we haven't really dug deep into. But here is the question. I asked Zach this question in a cameo request, and he wouldn't answer it. So here it is. Try number 2.
Oh, shit. You falling back behind on your cameos?
If I ignored it, there was probably good.
When
fucking
we had
reason for it.
sex, no, I'm kidding. If you woke up one day as a woman, what's the first thing you guys would do?
Oh, I'm fucking
I'm fucking for sure.
1000% fucking.
you
Like,
like
you ain't got
I'm finding fucking
I'm
Idris
playing with
Elba.
my titties,
bro?
and I'm fucking.
I'm playing with my titties. I'm finding Idris Elba and I'm fucking. That's like that's what's happening.
Or Serge Ibaka? Either one.
Or Serge Ibaka.
I'd
yeah.
if I had breasts, if I had like decent, good breasts, I think it'd be kind of cool just like
You have
touch
breasts. They're just not decent.
and like twirl around and like kind of just like maybe grow my. Do I have long fingernails?
You're
where
just
you,
like playing with
yeah.
your nipples. You're doing
Yeah.
First off, dude, I'm going. If I wake up as a woman, I wake up. I'm playing with my titties. I'm
Yep.
going to get my nails done. Both my nails done.
The fuck?
I'm finding Idris Elba and I'm fucking. Listen.
Yeah, Zach's like, I thought about this.
No, the one thing I've been most curious about maybe my entire life, and maybe it's because I was a sex addict, but was what it feels like for a woman to fuck. Like that, like
Yeah.
I've always wanted to know that feeling. Does it feel the same? Is it like literally the same but reversed,
Yeah.
but you're kind of getting a little bit impaled with something?
A little bit impaled.
Or if you're fucking Idris Elba, you're getting a lot
A
impaled with
lot
something.
impaled
probably.
for sure.
oh
Dude,
fuck yeah, dude!
If Idris Elba has a small dick, man, that would be like
You
the
might
most
be you'll be fucking on the Bifrost. You'll be dressed like Hemmendell.
dude. If Idris Elba had a small dick, though, that'd be like the.
He has like a
John,
fucking.
I mean, John, what are you? You're doing the same thing, right? You're fucking immediately.
yeah, I just don't. I'm just kind of curious how you'd be looked at differently. Like, how would you be treated?
You're going to fuck Jared Leto immediately.
Oh, I'm going 30 seconds of cock with Jared Leto for sure.
Yo, I don't know. I'm probably not supposed to tell this story, but
What?
Oh, now you have to
okay. So,
make it quick.
He's like,
Oh,
we're
really?
fucking Jared Leto one night.
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah.
All right. So a really good friend of mine who I've who was maybe part of the Danzig story, the same person
Oh wow, good for her.
was dating the person we were just talking about.
Was dating?
Dating, yeah, like dating, like for real dating.
Oh, okay.
And I go, one time I said, listen, I go, this guy, I go, he's one of the best looking humans on earth. He's a great singer. He's a great songwriter. He's an amazing actor. I go,
Not packing though.
I go. Please tell me
Steven Seagal.
that this guy has the smallest dick of all time. She goes, oh no, it's huge. Fucking Jared Leto. Jared Leto sold his soul to the goddamn devil, dude.
30
he sold
seconds
his
to
soul
huge
to the
dong.
devil, dude. Yeah, 30 inches of huge dong.
He probably like pets it. Like I think his cock probably has like hair like he does too, where he's like always combing it. And it's always like
Dude,
perfectly panty.
He gets
down.
manscaped for sure.
Bro,
like
I
somebody
felt-
else.
Dude,
I heard he had a blood boy.
what?
A what?
Never mind.
Whoa,
No, we're skipping that.
You
What
can't
would
do
you do?
that.
First thing when you were a woman, what would you do?
He's fucking. He said he'd be fucking.
Yeah, I think I would.
What would you do,
I
Paul?
would just,
You
I would
fucking
just-
too. Touching your titties and fucking.
Touching titties and fucking. What else?
An
are you gonna
orgy would be amazing.
We're never gonna get Carrie Underwood on this podcast.
An orgy would be
do?
amazing.
Never.
It's weird.
I
She
would
actually
see-
sent that question in.
I would see. Oh my god.
Would you, if you were a female cowboy in Nashville?
I would listen. I would play with my titties. I'd fuck and I'd see what it's like to drive as a woman because
She's probably gonna wreck. Anyway,
Probably gonna wreck
what's the
it.
next? What's the next thing?
I don't know. You got any
I would
more?
be the. I'd be in the kitchen all day,
God.
slaving over the stove.
All right. I love
Okay,
how
we're
everyone's
moving
gonna
on.
Google.
Oh,
I love how
okay.
everyone's gonna Google blood boy after
All
this.
right, I'm into it. This is more love life advice.
Okay.
Hey guys, love the show. Although John, you stress me out.
So
Not
that
gonna
last thing
lie.
wasn't an advice. That was just a question.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Although
Fair, fair.
John, you stress me out. Not gonna lie. Anyways, I want some advice
Stresses
on
us out,
pursuing
too.
someone.
Same.
The guy in question is 18 years older than me. I'm almost 25. We've talked a few times. I'm absolutely head over heels for him. The problem is, I don't know if he's into younger women. I want to shoot my shot next time I run into him, but I'm not sure how to approach it. What do you guys think? How would you approach the situation?
Well, if you guys
Also-
are talking,
Side question. Hey, Zach, is Brent into younger women? Thanks, guys.
Brent is.
Brent's not into women. He's not into men, but he's also
Brent's
just like,
into getting his hair cut.
Brent's into working out and getting his hair cut.
Unless you're a
Brent-
barber, don't bother.
Yeah, Brent isn't into relationship anything. So okay, all right. So do they talk?
I assume
I'm
they're
assuming they have some
acquaintances.
kind of interaction.
So he's 43, she's 25.
Yep.
Shoot your fucking shot.
Yeah. What?
What's he going to say? No?
Are you gonna say no?
There's other old people out there you can go after who take their money.
I can tell
Yeah.
you that Brent's not into younger women. Yeah, shoot your shot, man. Why not? Why
Yeah,
wouldn't
fuck
you?
it.
What do you
Fuck
got to? What are you gonna say? No?
Yeah.
Are they like close friends? Did she say that?
I don't know. They should say. I'm assuming acquaintance. Now, if
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, yeah, of course I am," like, how old do you think it? Then you'd be like, "Oh, what?" But yeah, I don't know. Who cares? What's age? I mean, they're both legal.
I'm gonna tell you
age.
right now, at 43, he's much better at fucking than she is.
100%.
Oh, for sure. Like he
100%.
doesn't have a waterbed, but he's probably into
100%.
like a nice box spring.
He's way better at fucking than she is.
Yeah.
If he's 43,
He's
she's 25.
still sleeping on a waterbed. She's
Yeah,
not.
she don't know. She don't know what the fuck she's doing.
Damn.
She'll figure it out.
Like-
Yeah,
like
shoot
an
your
air
shot.
mattress.
Shoot your shot.
Yeah, I'm into it.
What else you got?
I think
Anything?
you should shoot your shot and realize that he's gonna be better in bed than you, and that's okay. Learn some shit.
What if he's
You're
terrible?
gonna learn.
Though?
Listen,
Well,
not
he could be.
listen.
If he's 43, his
Most
dick might
guys
not
are-
be working for very much longer.
When's the
Hey, man,
longest
what
you've
the
gone
fuck?
without having sex?
What?
What's the longest you've gone without having
I
sex?
mean, whatever. The Europe tour, the last Europe tour we did, six weeks or whatever.
God.
Damn, I'm at.
Yeah,
19
bro,
months.
you're
I'm
at-
at 19
Yeah,
months
you're-
now.
Dude, he's gonna blow out Aaron's spine, dude.
That's terrible.
When she gets out of school.
That waterbed is.
And he hasn't jerked off in 19 months. Dude, he hasn't jerked off in 19 months either.
That
He's
waterbed.
gonna fill up a waterbed.
Bro, he has prostate cancer right now, dude.
That
He hasn't
waterbed
jerked off in 19
has got
months.
the texture of cottage cheese. It's clumping.
Okay, so
It's
here,
coagulating.
here's a great question. You haven't been fucking in 19 months. How often are you jerking off?
I don't have. Not probably not enough.
Hold on. You see how sheepish he got during that shit?
Yeah.
All the crazy
How
shit
are
on
you
there. He's
gonna
like,
be
I don't like
all-
to talk about
all
it.
coy about?
trying to-
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I said
On a
not,
day
probably
off,
not as
on a
much.
day off in a hotel room, you jerk off once a day.
No.
What?
Yeah, I believe that.
I
fucking
don't.
believe
Okay.
that
I'm
one.
also.
All right.
I'm also.
How many
into
times are
why-
you jerking off in a week?
Dude, he watches 7 movies on a day off. He doesn't have time to jerk off.
Right, unless it's a dark movie theater.
He puts on Bloodsport and jerks
Yeah.
off. Like
Oh,
he's like,
fuck
all
yeah.
right,
With my-
now
I'll-
I'm horny.
I'll pump the back of my knees for that. How about during a week?
Yeah.
I would say a handful of times. Literally.
Yeah. On show day.
Now,
All
you
right.
talking my own cock or someone else's?
So, oh
Yours,
my
preferably.
God.
Not Brent's. Yours.
Sometimes I just don't. I don't know. Like, I'm very like I always read. Well, I've been reading the last year. Like, if you build up your testosterone or like libido, like I'm not into that per se, but I'm also like if there's no need for it, why do I? Like I don't know. Like I'm not someone that literally sits around and fuck my mattresses and
Fuck my
like
waterbed.
bring a kill rag with everywhere I go. Like I don't.
He's like, give me this R-based sandwich and let's go.
yeah.
Have you ever stuck your dick in something that was weird?
That wasn't a
Ooh.
human.
Growing up,
Yeah. Like between the
Jesus.
couch cushions or like.
that homeless guy. I would say no.
Not someone
The
that
first
was
time I
weird,
watched
something
American
that was
Pie,
weird.
I was not gonna lie. I was like, man, what would it be like to fuck like a pie or like a key lime pie or like
I've
a,
never thought about that.
But I've never done that. That's
Also,
kind of
we've been
weird,
together
though,
Since I
right?
was 14, so.
You stick your dick in like a deep fried turkey with
What
stuff.
about
in
have
it?
you ever fucked like a fleshlight or a sex doll or anything?
No.
I have.
I have too. Not
tried
cool.
Very weird. When I was like 17, I bought one
A
off
doll
a
or
website and had no, just like a little.
Do you know
like,
they
handheld
sell
one.
like
Little
those
pocket
plastic?
one.
They
Yeah.
sell those plastic asses that you just throw on the table and just
just pound.
Listen,
God
I
damn,
wanna
dude.
make-
so weird.
full Blade
Nope.
Runner.
You guys realize we put everything out there on the internet. Like
Yeah.
man.
Did I? I don't know if I've ever told this story
Man,
before.
I'm sitting here now. I'm like,
Bro, we've
what
talked
we
about
don't
everything.
fucking talk about?
Everybody
Like,
knows everything about us.
There's no
There's no mystery.
secrets.
There's no mystery to us. Yo, so hey, stop me if I've talked about this before.
Stop.
So all right. So one time, so my ex-girlfriend who lived with me would like do like she would have like some wigs and like some dress up stuff, some heels and like some toys and stuff. So
She dresses up as Steven Seagal one night.
yeah. She had like a slick back ponytail haircut thing and like a kimono. It was crazy. So no, but she like had like
She has
wigs.
swords.
Yo, so she had like wigs. She had like wigs and stuff, and like dude, yo, one time she literally was she was a flight attendant. She literally flew to Amsterdam.
One time in the like real life flight
in
attendant.
real life, flew to
Okay.
Amsterdam while we were on tour there, and texted me and said, "Come to the lobby." And I'm like, "What?
Jesus.
Go to the
Psycho.
lobby.
Psycho.
Go to the lobby." And I'm like, "What?" You know, like it's such a shell shock that like, what are you doing here? And she was like, "Do I know you?" I was like, "Oh,
We're doing this.
this is what we're doing." Had like a huge fake wedding ring on. I
She's
was
dressed like a bellhop. Do you need your car keys or your trunk opened? What the fuck is going on,
fucking
lady?
Dunstan checks in. She's got a little chimp with her.
She's dressed like Matt LeBlanc.
That was the first Dunstan checks in
She's like,
reference
sorry,
that
I'm looking
anyone's
for
made in
Steven
20 years.
Seagal here.
Yo, so that happened. So anyway, she was into weird stuff. So when I moved out of my apartment into my house, I just threw a bunch of stuff in like big boxes or like whatever H&M bags, whatever bags I had. So I didn't know this stuff was in like a big shoe box, right, in my house. So I just put it with all the other boxes in the shoe, in like with all the other shoe boxes. So we built the shoe closet as we were already living there. So one day I'm going through all the shoes, like putting them up. The shoe closet's not done yet. I open this box and there's like a bunch of shit of that shit in there. And I literally like hear my wife like coming upstairs and like I just had this like Seinfeld fucking moment where I like freak out. I throw it all in like an Urban Outfitters bag, and then you know it was a faux wall we built, so there was a door to get to the hot water heater with a drywall. I just throw it back there like in the insulation.
Urban Outfitters.
So it
Years
lives in
later.
your walls now.
Yeah. Years later.
Ollie finds it.
No. Years later, my wife's cleaning up there because we were about to move into the other house. She's cleaning up there and like just going through everything.
God.
And I'm in the shoe closet and all I hear is my wife, who doesn't cuss, by the way, goes, "What the fuck?" And she like opens this thing up.
Say, who put this insulation in here?
Yeah. This hot water heater's leaking. I'm like, oh my God, thank God.
Thank God. Fuck.
Because as soon
Is
as
this
she said
fiberglass?
it, I was like, oh,
You knew.
no, I knew. And so she pulls it out and I like start dying laughing. Because I'm like,
Because the
yo,
gig's up now. You're like, all right, I gotta
yeah.
tell
She
her
found
about
my
this.
stash. Yeah.
Yeah, your
No.
stash.
So No, there's like wigs. There's like she would wear like different shit.
There's
So-
a skeleton in the wall.
There's like a suction cup dildo in there. I'm like,
She's like, what the fuck?
yeah, dude. There's like little vibrating things like where I would have the controller and like the
Oh.
yeah, pretty crazy.
Jesus.
You
Good
can do
Hey,
this.
we should try that one day on this podcast. Just
There's
while
ones
we're
you can
sitting
control
there,
it from your phone now.
Just we control it from each other. We're just like, oh god.
Oh shit! I'm not putting anything in my butt, but I'll tape it to the bottom of my nards.
around your balls.
My nards, yeah. So anyway, she finds this stuff, and I'm like, listen, I had to explain it to her, and like she was like, yo, I thought like some weird shit was going on. I'll go, hold on, you thought this was my stuff? You're like, yo, I've had a beard since I was 20 years old. I don't think I would look good like dressing up, bro. I don't think that's.
I know I had long hair at one point, but leave me alone.
I don't think that's what the dudes are looking for. My hairy ass legs. All right, what else?
That's all I got.
No dreams?
No.
All right. We're an
Not
hour
there-
and 20 in.
There's a couple of long ones, but we'll save them for next
We'll
episode.
save them for next
Yeah.
week. We're gonna maybe try to do 2 episodes this week, y'all. So, you know what? Let's see if I have one more gripe. Oh yeah. Stop saying you're a fucking old soul.
Gripes.
Stop saying that shit. That's annoying. You just have a fucking cat. You're not an old soul.
Old
Hold on,
soul.
hold on,
You're like
hold on,
Methuselah.
hold on.
Stop saying that.
Hold on. I
An old soul. An old soul.
I'm an old soul. I don't have any cats.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure you are.
But hear me out.
okay.
I've
Tell
had
them
I've
Old
had what
soul.
actual old people. I've had fucking shingles. I've already had the divorce. Passed multiple kidney stones. Like I'm just old. I think not even old soul. I'm just getting fucking old.
Fucking Santa Clara vampire over here.
Yeah.
Old soul.
Here's the thing. Okay. Fine. I think you should have a dream catcher and a fucking cat because that's
I
what
don't want
old soul
either.
means.
I don't
By the way,
want
I have a
either.
cat now. You know that.
I want. I know. And
Cash
you
the
didn't
kitten.
fucking name him Latrell the cat, which I'm kind of pissed off about.
Should have.
Fucking bullshit.
Dream
Anyway,
catcher.
also listen to me. If you don't drive an electric car and you're in a parking garage, don't park in the fucking electric car spot. Because there's a huge fucking F-250 that parked there the other day, or a Yukon or something. And then last night, next to me, also, if you don't have a handicap sticker or a handicap license plate, and you park your big ass giant truck in the only fucking handicapped parking spot, you're a fuckhead, and I hate your goddamn guts.
Were they
So,
were they wearing a cowboy hat?
I didn't see them, but they probably were.
For sure. Definitely
Probably
ass chaps.
fucking were.
That's my gripes, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for everything. Thank you for tuning in. I promise again, we will never try to miss 2 weeks. Even if one of us can't make it, we will be
Yes.
here. Paul's got a lot of stuff going on. So
I'm about to
he's,
start tour. They're about to start tour. There's a lot happening.
I hope Amigo the Devil takes either a Sunday or Monday off because those are the days we usually take off. So anyway, if you would like to send us your dreams or send us your advice, or now apparently we're just getting questions in there,
Yeah, I
email
like it.
suplifeadvice@gmail.com. John,
suplifeadvice@gmail.com.
Paul, what's the email?
suplifeadvice@gmail.com.
Also, Paul, is there any update on these shirts, Bubba, that we're supposed to be
Oh,
getting?
fucking hell. They got reordered because UPS lost them.
Did they give us our money back?
Yes. Well, it went to the new purchase. So
All right.
we should have those hopefully within the next week. I will ship those out before I leave for a tour, or I will figure it out over my dead body. So I'll figure it out.
Cool. And be sure, we start touring this week, maybe. Be sure to check out John's other podcast, Spear Talk Podcast. Please subscribe to this podcast on YouTube. Like it. Turn on the notifications bell. Smack that subscribe button. Also, subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, wherever you get your podcasts. And we will see you next week, you fucking nerds.
Bye, Latrells.